How tall are you?
6'6".
You're 6'6"?
Yeah.
I think I'm almost 6'3", and this is pretty uncomfortable for me.
How bad?
We are just, we're having like a garland making day tomorrow. So we've been working hard to dehydrate oranges because it's just a pretty wintry Christmas activity, and then it's pretty to hang it up in your house. So we'll have like a bowl of popcorn, a bowl of cranberries, and a bowl of dehydrated oranges. Honestly, we just buy the ugly oranges from the store, not the nice fancy ones. And there you have it.
I went up in the woods this morning and shot 2 squirrels to eat, and what I'll probably do with these is freeze them. Usually when I just shoot a couple, I'll freeze them. I'm not a huge squirrel hunter. I do enjoy hunting and eating them. I usually freeze them because if I'm going to make a whole meal of it, then for the family, you really need more. Probably save these skins for the kids because they're actually, theoretically, they're interested in them. I don't know if they'll actually do anything with them, and they'll be, you know, I'm not skinning them out like whole, so they'll be real small pieces, but they may try to do a mini little tanning project. I remember the first time I skinned a squirrel, I tried to skin it like a deer, and it took, I don't know, probably an hour to skin the squirrel. But really the trick is just to use your hands as much as possible and use your knife as little as possible. There's my bullet. I use a subsonic 22 round because that means it goes slower than the speed of sound. Because it tends to be more accurate, actually. When a bullet breaks the sound barrier, it destabilizes, and so really the more accurate rounds you can get are the subsonic rounds. Okay, so 2 squirrels turned into meat there. I cut them up into 3 pieces each, put them in the freezer, and then I think we're gonna try to make squirrel gravy, which I've never made. So, but I'm gonna wait until I probably have at least 6. So it's a nice big dish, assuming the kids will actually eat it, which I think they will. All right, in the last, like 2 videos ago when I worked in the house, I busted this opening bigger. This is the opening from one area under the house, kind of this little, almost a root cellar space, to the crawl space. And I made it bigger so I could get in there and access it, get rocks out, put plastic down. It was just a squeeze hole. Like I couldn't even squeeze my hips through it flat. I had to go sideways. So today, my brother's here, he's upstairs. He's working on his own project briefly. I'm gonna trim this door up while he's working, and then we're gonna start clearing this area and prepping this area to be all sealed in. Let's see. That may be one of the ugliest things I've ever done, but I don't care. It's just, I didn't measure anything, I didn't square anything, I just threw it in there. It's, that's it, it's done. It's just a hole to crawl through, and it may end up getting a door on it eventually.
My brother Peter's here.
Peter, what are you working on?
Building a desk.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I gave him a few barnwood boards last Christmas
2 Christmases ago.
as a Christmas present. I think it's a good Christmas present. And you're building a desk. It looks beautiful. That's what the surface of it's going to look like. And it'll be about that wide.
Yeah.
I think it'll be nice.
Babies are happy. Part of dinner's in the oven. And it's almost Christmas. Christmas is like a week away. We only have our Christmas tree up. I'm gonna try to do a little decorating right now. And I'm excited to get my nativity sets out. This one was Arthur's grandmother's, and it's very simple, but it is one of my all-time favorite decorations. I treasure this. It's one of my most treasured items. So I'm just gonna stick it in the window right there. I usually put it in my sink window, but all the bottle stuff is covering that up. So I'll just put it right there this year. Okay, I'm gonna show you my other favorite nativity set. This one is amazing. Arthur's grandmother actually made this. And I'm hoping I've suggested to Arthur for him and his brothers to make these next year and sell them, because they are incredibly simple, but also kids can't break them.
Grandma has one of those.
Yeah, she made them each year for her kids and for her grandkids, but this was the original set. This thing is, I don't even know how old this is. Arthur could probably tell you, but it's very old, and yet it's in great condition. And so this one goes right here in front of the fire. Here's Mary and Joseph, and here's baby. 3 wise men, Mary, Joseph, shepherd, sheep. This is extremely simple, and I put it low and at the fireplace so that the kids can actually play with it. They're not gonna hurt it, and it's very simple. You could also put it in your window for like a profile look, but that is also one of my other treasured items. One, because it's from Arthur's grandma, who has passed away, a woman that I loved a lot, and 2, I don't have to worry about my kids breaking it, because I also have a willow tree nativity set, and that's the one that I don't let anybody touch.
I can't say I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. So the idea here is just to get all this rubble and rock cleared out of here through my little doorway. Get the big rocks out, rake it smooth so that we can traverse it, and so that we can put plastic down and seal this off from the ground.
Should we do wreaths first or Christmas lights? All right, let's find that bin. I think last year we kind of had to center them because we didn't have quite enough for the whole porch. Questions? Yeah, I think.
There's no hook outside, but there's one right by the door.
This is a last call. This is probably your last chance if you want to get in on ordering our beautiful macrame placemats. I'll put a link in the description. And some people will still be able to get them in time for Christmas if you order today. So go check on that link and just look at Amazon's estimated shipping time. Will it get there in time for Christmas? It just depends on where you live in relation to where the placemats are in a warehouse. So this is my last call to get in on these placemats before Christmas. For everyone who has received their placemats, if you just love them, I would really appreciate it if you would go leave a review on Amazon. And we'll actually put a link in the description which will take you right to your purchases, and then you can click review. If you do have an issue with them, I'd love to hear about that as well. And you can reach out to us through the Harken Home website. I'll put a link in the description as well for that. There's a support page on there. And just let us know what the problem is. Or you can also go through Amazon as well. Reviews are really what are going to help us rank and make this product a success for us over the next year, is getting those reviews. A bunch of people have bought them, and I would love to see more people get on and share their feedback on Amazon. All right, thanks.
Come right in. You like this stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
It's especially nice when you're like over 6'3" or 4" to do this type of work.
Well over that.
How tall are you?
6'6".
You're 6'6".
Yeah.
I think I'm almost 6'3", and this is pretty uncomfortable for me. You know the old saying, "No greater love hath a man than this, than he lays down in a crawl space with his friend."
I am layeth downing. Are we moving that rock?
Yeah.
You didn't save in that one.
Yeah. Alright, that's the rock. So this is the rock that just said, hey, we're going to leave that one there. We're not going to move that one.
This is really a challenging job. I actually had a hard time filming any footage down here because it's so dark. The camera's not focusing very well. I'm just dragging rocks around. I have to handle the camera and the rocks. And so I don't feel like I was able to tell the story as well as I wanted. But the story is we scrambled around on our hands and our knees and our faces and dragged huge rocks out of here. Some of these rocks, I am so glad my brother was here to help me move.
Did you hit something?
Just smashed my finger.
How bad? Looks pretty bad.
It's just ugly. I don't think it's broken. It's just smashed skin.
Right before that happened, I was thinking about saying maybe only one of us should move at a time, so we don't.
Well, thanks.
She has the fingers, but I didn't say that. So you want to go clean it? You don't want to get that infected. Oof.
Oh! That's pretty.
Let me see. It's pretty deep.
All right. Here's my squish finger. Peter got that big rock out by himself because I was finding a glove.
Some of them were so big, and it's so awkward moving them in this way, that his nearly superhuman strength was incredibly helpful in getting them out. I really do appreciate my brother's help, even if it's just for a few hours. It's a really big deal in helping me roll this ugly job forward.
That's a sheep. Which one's baby Jesus, do you know? Look real close. Baby Jesus is in a manger.
Where's baby Jesus?
Right here. It's kind of like vague. It's like a profile. That's his manger. And that's his mommy and his daddy. And you could even put them together like this. See?
Okay, this is where the fun part starts. I'm crawling down along this chimney to like the furthest corner. And then the big rocks in here, there's no other way to get them out but bring them through this little passageway I'm crawling through. While we're here, we'll do a little tour on your, I guess it's technically on your right. Or no, it's your left. Is that your left or right? is the foundation for the chimney, which is about 6 by 10 feet. It's the biggest. I've never seen anything like it under a house. It's massive. Oh man. There's some really big ones over here. Right there. I'm gonna try to throw some back to you, I think. So wait, where are you? This is really...
Here's hammer.
Thank you.
Scared to put my hand on the bottom one. There you go. Looks pretty better.
Yeah.
Have you felt that surface up there? Did you throw rocks from there?
Where?
Just up there.
I'm gonna try to rake off that surface there
Oh, down here.
and bring it down to the bottom so I'm basically gonna smooth it. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But that's too high there and it'll end up falling up onto the base plate on that little wall. We're done getting all the big rocks out. That's what I wanted to do this afternoon with my brother. There's like 2 more ugly jobs under here. Maybe 3. So they're not too big. But we got so many rocks out of here, and some of them were massive. Rolling and crawling and ducking.
I only spent a few minutes down there and I'm happy to be out. That's tough.
I'm happy to be out too. Alrighty. Well, thanks for helping me. I don't know if I could have gotten those big ones. I mean, it would have been slow for me to get those big ones out.
You might not have a busted finger if you did it yourself.
I probably wouldn't have a busted finger if I did it myself, but that's my fault.
I mean, look at that.
It's not too bad.
It's pretty deep.
It's just kind of squashed it open.
Someone pass me the string, please.
Oh, I have it.
That's beautiful. So it's a string of cranberries and dried orange slices. Nice job. Where are you all going to hang those?
Some of them are going on like the banister.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. They get to pick where they put them.
Okay, cool. They smell good too, right? That is a beautiful garland.
Yeah, they are.
It's mostly just oranges and cranberries, but there's a cinnamon stick here and some popcorn here.
Nice.
I like